Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are embroiled in controversy after what was initially a highly anticipated fight turned into a storm of lawsuits and accusations. The fight, held last Friday, saw Jake Paul secure a unanimous decision victory over the 58-year-old Tyson in an 8-round match. However, the aftermath has raised significant legal and ethical concerns. In an unexpected twist, the fight has landed Netflix in hot water as a $50 million lawsuit was filed against the streaming giant by a Florida man.
A big ringside fight could be heading to court. A Florida man has filed a $50 million lawsuit against Netflix claiming breach of contract after subscribers dealt with buffering issues during the Jake Paul and Mike.
The lawsuit alleges that buffering and technical streaming issues during the event made it nearly impossible for many fans to watch the fight without constant interruptions. Reports suggest that thousands of viewers experienced lag, frozen screens, and poor resolution throughout the match, leading to widespread dissatisfaction and public outcry. Netflix, which had heavily promoted the event and charged a premium for pay-per-view access, now faces mounting criticism for failing to deliver a seamless experience.
In breaking news, streaming giant Netflix is being issued a class action in relation to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. TMZ reports the lawsuit is over streaming issues and a breach of contract. Thousands of viewers claim they had trouble watching the fight. Netflix is yet to comment.
Fans have taken to social media, venting their frustrations and demanding refunds, with many questioning how such a high-profile event could falter technologically. This lawsuit could set a significant precedent for holding streaming platforms accountable for live events, especially those with hefty price tags. Another contentious issue is the integrity of the fight itself. Clips circulating on social media have revealed moments where both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson appeared to hold back punches, raising suspicions that the match was more performance than genuine competition. The allegations have cast a shadow over the legitimacy of the fight, with many fans and analysts calling it scripted entertainment. Fueling these accusations, Jake Paul made a controversial post-fight statement, admitting that he intentionally held back out of respect for Tyson, saying he wanted to give fans a show rather than go all out. While Paul's comments were intended to highlight his admiration for the boxing legend, critics argue that this approach violates the expectations of a sanctioned fight.
And did you see that 58-year-old ass? It was wishful thinking for all those idiots who thought they were going to get Mike Tyson of the 90s come out and rip somebody's head off.
Many are now questioning whether such matches undermine the sport's credibility, especially when marketed as serious competition. Boxing purists and sports analysts have weighed in, pointing out that fans who paid premium prices had every right to expect a fully competitive bout. Some have even suggested that regulatory bodies need to reassess the rules governing celebrity and exhibition matches to ensure that future events meet professional standards. Adding yet another layer of controversy, questions about Mike Tyson's health have surfaced following startling revelations made by the former heavyweight champion himself. Just days before the fight, Tyson disclosed that he had been battling significant health issues, including a bleeding ulcer and dramatic weight loss.
Former heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson had a brief medical scare earlier today during a cross-country flight from Miami to Los Angeles. According to TMZ, paramedics had to be called on board the United Airlines flight. The 57-year-old said he was in pain and felt dizzy and nauseous.
While he reportedly underwent medical assessments and was cleared to fight, critics are questioning whether these evaluations were thorough enough, or if the event's financial stakes influenced the decision to allow him in the ring. Many fans and boxing insiders have expressed concern over the ethics of letting a 58-year-old man with known health problems compete against a significantly younger and fitter opponent. Tyson's health disclosures have led to heated debates about the responsibilities of promoters, trainers, and medical professionals in prioritizing the well-being of fighters over ticket sales. Observers are also calling for greater transparency and stricter health protocols for aging athletes, particularly in high-profile matches where the risks can be significant. For Tyson, who has long been revered for his resilience and fighting spirit, these concerns add a bittersweet note to what was supposed to be a celebratory return to the ring. The aftermath of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight has proven to be as dramatic and controversial as the event itself.
Did you start to take your foot off the gas just a little bit because you noticed he was tiring out?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit. You know, I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
Between Netflix facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, the match's integrity being called into question, and serious health concerns surrounding Tyson, the ripple effects are likely to be felt for months, if not years. This fight has raised crucial questions about the state of celebrity boxing, the ethics of staging mismatch bouts, and the responsibilities of all parties involved in ensuring fairness, safety, and quality. As fans and critics alike continue to dissect every aspect of this event, one thing is clear. This was not just another fight. It was a watershed moment for the sport. What began as one of the most highly anticipated boxing events in recent memory has spiraled into a whirlwind of lawsuits, investigations, and public backlash. Both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, along with streaming giant Netflix, are now facing intense scrutiny as the dust settles from their controversial fight. While the event captivated millions of viewers, its aftermath has exposed cracks in the foundation of modern boxing, leaving many fans questioning the ethics, integrity, and fairness of such high-profile matchups.
Talking about this Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. And we all know this shit was fucking faked and staged. It was all faked and staged. This motherfucker, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson made a deal with each other. This motherfucker is 58 years old and Jake Paul is 20.
Netflix, which streamed the fight, finds itself at the center of a growing legal storm as lawsuits pile up over technical failures during the broadcast. Reports of buffering, poor resolution, and interruptions during the live stream have led to widespread dissatisfaction, with fans feeling shortchanged after paying hefty fees to watch the event. A $50 million class action lawsuit filed by a Florida man has set the stage for what could become a landmark case in the accountability of streaming platforms for live events. Beyond Netflix, both fighters are now under the microscope as regulatory bodies and sports organizations dig deeper into the fight's legality and ethical implications. From accusations of holding back punches to questions about the medical clearance process for Tyson, the event has sparked debates about the responsibilities of promoters, athletes, and sanctioning bodies to ensure transparency and uphold the sport's integrity. For Mike Tyson, the controversy threatens to overshadow a career that has already secured him a place among boxing's all-time greats. Tyson's return to the ring at 58 years old was initially celebrated as a testament to his enduring spirit and unmatched resilience. However, revelations about his health issues, including a bleeding ulcer and significant weight loss,
Thank you so much, Mike. Everyone, show some love to the great Mike Tyson.
cast doubt on whether he should have been allowed to fight at all. Critics argue that Tyson's participation raises serious ethical concerns about the exploitation of aging athletes for profit. Was his return to the ring a courageous display of determination, or was it a dangerous gamble that put his health at risk? As Tyson faces these questions, the controversy threatens to rewrite the narrative of his storied career, shifting the focus from his legendary achievements to the ethical dilemmas of his twilight years in the sport. For Jake Paul, the fight was an opportunity to solidify his standing as more than just a YouTube star dabbling in boxing. However, the aftermath has proven to be a double-edged sword. While securing a unanimous decision victory against a legend like Tyson was a remarkable achievement on paper, allegations that the fight was more performance than competition have tarnished Paul's credibility. Clips of the fight showing both fighters seemingly holding back punches have fueled accusations that the match was choreographed to entertain rather than to determine a clear winner. Paul's own admission that he held back out of respect for Tyson and to give fans a show has only added fuel to the fire, with critics arguing that this approach undermines the integrity of the sport. This backlash poses a significant challenge for Paul, whose meteoric rise in the boxing world has been built on a mix of spectacle and controversy. If fans and analysts begin to see his fights as scripted events rather than genuine competitions, his future in the sport could be jeopardized. The controversy has reignited debates about the regulation of aging fighters and the responsibilities of sports organizations to uphold fairness and transparency. Should there be stricter age limits or health requirements for athletes competing in high-stakes matches? What role should sanctioning bodies play in ensuring that fights are not only safe, but also legitimate competitions?
Shoot, how you feel about that Mike Tyson fight last night?
Man, I mean, to me, that was like watching some WWE type of shit. I think the whole thing was scripted. The whole thing was just a money grab.
For many, the Tyson-Paul bout has become a cautionary tale about the commercialization of boxing and the blurred lines between sport and entertainment. Critics argue that allowing mismatched or ethically questionable fights risks damaging the sport's reputation and alienating its core fan base. While the fight drew millions of viewers and generated significant revenue, its aftermath has left a bitter taste in the mouths of many fans. What was marketed as a historic showdown between a YouTube sensation and a boxing legend has instead become a lightning rod for criticism and controversy. For Tyson, the fight may ultimately be remembered as a bittersweet chapter in a legendary career, a moment of courage overshadowed by questions of safety and ethics. For Jake Paul, it serves as a critical juncture in his boxing journey, forcing him to confront doubts about his authenticity and commitment to the sport. As the investigations unfold and lawsuits progress, one question remains. Was this fight a triumphant return for Mike Tyson or a cautionary tale for the future of boxing? Only time will tell. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content. And check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.